New season, new antics. Know what I mean? What we have for you today is we're going to talk about age gaps in relationships. We can make it across the board, but specifically we'll discuss age gaps, in relationships. Just a disclaimer. Some of the things that might be said in this video logically will make sense, but obviously in the terms of society are going to be some things that might be disturbing. Please try to follow the logic and pay attention to the argument that's being made and not the things that are being said. That being said, would anybody like to kick off? I guess the prince will do that. Now, what I'd like to say is that when it comes to age gaps, I don't look at age gaps in the numbers between the people. I look at it in stages of life, where they're at in life. So, for example, there are 4 people who have a 4-year age gap, right? If I told you an 18 to 14-year-old were going out, you would probably tell me that's wrong. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, sure.
Now, if I told you that a 22-year-old and an 18-year-old going out, not really, it's questionable still, but 26 and 22, all of a sudden nobody has any problem. But they're all 4 years apart, numerically. What's the problem? If we're just talking about age gaps in terms of numbers, and if it's okay for a 26-year-old to go out with a 22-year-old, then I don't see anything wrong with the 18-year-old going out with a 14-year-old. But obviously, we judge age gaps by more than just a number. So what is it that we judge by? Can anybody give me some ideas? Over you two.
I mean, well, supposedly with age, there's supposed to come experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, at a higher age, you're supposed to be more advanced in your social development.
Bang. Experience, social development.
Yes.
Let's get one. An idea, Liz? Liz?
Lizzy Liz.
I mean, I agree. The same thing.
More.
I'm going. I'm going to think about it for a second.
Yeah, well,
Times are ticking.
Well, I think that like the example you gave me before, there's a difference between, let's say there's a 16-year-old age gap, and there's a difference between a 40-year-old going out with a 66-year-old. And 56-year-old.
Ladies and
Sorry,
gentlemen,
I was thinking about Calista Flockhart and
she's a mechanical engineer. She's a mechanical engineer.
I was thinking about Calista Flockhart and Harrison Ford. They're like 25 years, something like that part. But anyway, there's a difference between those two being in a relationship with like 45, 65, and an 8-year-old being in a relationship with someone who's a lot older than them. But I agree that it is based on where somebody is socially in their lives.
Okay. So, I mean, we all agree on that, because I think that a lot of people would just look at the numbers, because let's take it a little step farther. Now, we have 2 22-year-olds, all right? One 22-year-old is now graduating college, and the other one is just getting out of high school. You guys think it's okay for those two to go out? Because a lot of people wouldn't see anything wrong with it. Same age numerically.
I think that it's fine. I mean, the same age numerically. Who says that 22-year-old getting out of high school isn't going to be as mature as a 22-year-old getting out of that's in college? They may have different experiences, but let's say that 22-year-old may just be getting out of high school, but they may also have be working a job and have their own apartment and things like that. Where that 22-year-old is just living in the dorms, eating at the dining hall.
Now, I want to direct this back to Shaka One, because I believe you made the point of social experience, something like that.
Yeah.
Now, judging by the 2 different atmospheres that these 2 people are in, would you think that the relationship is right based on their social experiences? Because obviously, well, I'll let you answer the question.
What you mean?
Because you said experience, right? The two 22-year-olds, one coming out of high school, one leaving college.
Leaving? Okay.
Yeah.
Probably not.
How come?
Because I'm saying if the 22-year-old just got out of college, and they're probably, I'm not, obviously not everyone, but probably thinking, okay, just got out of college, probably should start looking for a job, because I'm probably going to have to pay some loans off.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to get on that. Whereas that 22-year-old who just got out of high school, damn, that's bad. That 22-year-old who just got out of high school is, I don't know what they would be thinking. I mean, I don't think they would be on that same, okay, I gotta do this level. Like, this is what I need to do, and I need to make this happen now. Because clearly, you're 22 and just coming out of high school, you probably don't have your priorities. What do you mean? I mean, 22, high school?
I mean, there's a possibility that is possible. They just stayed back at the times. But at the same time, I've known people who came from one country to the other and were put, instead of they should be in 6th grade, they were put in 4th grade.
Those people were not 3 years behind, 4 years behind.
Mm-hmm. But what if that person, was just older and they couldn't, and for some reason, like my father, for example, who came from Jamaica, instead of putting him in the grade that he was supposed to be in, they put him a couple grades back because they thought that his reading level was, very poor.
What we're trying to get at is social experience. When we're talking about the difference between those two 22-year-olds, there is a difference between them. They are not at the same standing in their lives.
It's very true.
Yes, that's the point that's being made.
So basically,
to me, age gap is not a number. It's stages of life.
So basically, what it is the whole problem with age gaps is societal factors, not strictly the numbers.
Strictly the numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
There's your age gap discussion. That's a lot to pack in there. I don't even know how many minutes it was. But thank you all for watching.